Howdy gang, Trailblazer Tim here again. Today we're out in the forest out here at the old base camp and stuff, and I'm going to show you this cool little foldable wood camping stove. We're going to do a little review on it, we're going to try it out, and maybe make some coffee. So let's go. Well, it looks like for the most part, we held up fairly decent. Everything's still in standing position. I had one stake that got a little bit loose, but heck, it's good for me. Let's set up this little stove and check it out. This right here is called the Uberleben foldable camp stove. Now there's literally countless amount of little pocket stoves and stuff like that you can find online and all over the place. I found this little Uberleben about 2 years ago on Amazon. It cost me right around $15. And I got to use it one time, and I did it in one of my first videos on this channel when I took a hike up in the Allegheny Forest in upstate New York and down in Pennsylvania area and stuff. And it worked really great at that time. Let's go ahead and open this baby up and I'll show you what it's all about. Nice little Velcro entry. Take this baby out. This is what we're looking at right here. We'll set that down for a moment. Looks like we've got a couple other pieces right here. Let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to put this thing together, then we'll try it out. Now what I'm seeing here is I've got 5 different pieces of a puzzle that need to be put together. I can see they're dirty. I used this one time, believe it or not. And got 2 little cross member beams. Let's set up and go ahead and put this thing together. And by the looks of it, we got like 5 pieces to the frame here. You see that? I got 2 little cross members. We're going to save those for there later. Now this one here looks different than the rest. This looks like it'd be the entryway to put your wood in. So that's what we're going to start with first. Now we've already deciphered that this is going to be the front end, the loading end. It says Uberleben right there. And this is going to be our bottom piece. And you can see we've got 3 little notches on there. That's going to be our bottom plate. Let's take our other 3 pieces. We're going to have this side to the top, round to the bottom. We're going to interlock all these with these little hooks. Watch. There's our first one. You can see that, all right? Let's bring that down a little bit. Let's bring our second one in. Something like that. So we got a 3-way thing going on here. Now, before we put our front end in, we're going to take our little bottom piece. We're going to slip the 3 notches, as you can see, in through these little slots that are on the side. Let's see if we can get it. Something like that. Pretty cool. Now, to add the front end. That clips up in the opposite direction. Pressure on pressure. That on that. That end. Back down on the bottom. Now, it's kind of like a little bit of a puzzle. You got to be patient with it. The bottom came out on one of the notches. We'll get it here. It just takes a little bit of patience. Just like anything. It's nothing that easy. See that? There you go. It almost looks like the Luxada. This is the Uberleben. Nicely done. There's the front. Now for our other 2 little mystery pieces. Look at that. They got little slots in there. Can you see that? Yeah. So we're going to put them together just like that. We're going to kitty corner to kitty corner. Something like that. Can you see that? Now that's a pretty neat little stove right there. We're going to find some wood. We're going to put it inside of there. And we're going to see how this thing works burning. See my cool little Uberleben. Nice. Total of 7 different pieces. Doesn't take any time at all to put this thing together as long as you know what you're doing. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's find some wood. See my cool little Uberleben. Nice. Total of 7 different pieces. Doesn't take any time at all to put this thing together as long as you know what you're doing. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's find some wood. Now I apologize about the lighting out here. The days are getting shorter and it's later in the afternoon, so I'm going to try to get you the best pictures I can. If it's a little bit dark, I apologize. Something like some dry palm fronds. Start yourself a nice little fire here. Gotta have something. Ooh, there's a bee's nest on that one. Something to get in here that's going to catch some flame. Something like that. Alright, and then we can add some little guys along the way. It's been so wet around here and everything. I really don't know how this is going to go when it comes to lighting a fire out here, as damp as it's been over the past few months. Just add up a little bit more wood, and let's see what we can do. We ain't trying to be fancy here. I got a lighter. I'm gonna light this baby up right now and get this going and see if we can just pack some wood up along through there and get ourselves a nice little fire going. There we go. Okay, nice and easy. Quickly, before we lose that nice tinder. See that? Oh, yes. We've got some fire happening. We just need to keep it going. Some nice dry wood. I brought just a tiny little tinder with me from home, because I wasn't counting on the woods to provide me that. This is all about the stove, not about skills so much. We've seen a lot of that. Continue. Stuff some more of that palm frond in there. We've got to get this fire going first. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Just like Dominic Minichetti would say, smoking. You gotta manage this a little bit. We don't catch camp on fire over here. Alright, just kind of feed in a couple pieces. Got the fire kind of going. I hear the wood cackling. See what we can come up with here. Alright. So the nice little fire so we can get ourselves some nice hot coffee on a cool November afternoon. Woo! That's nice. I like that. Alright, let's try to sustain that fire a little bit. So just a couple more pieces in there so that we're good to go. I like this little stove. This is the only second time I've ever used it. I don't know, kind of got lost between moves and stuff like that and just everything else. But somehow it came out on top and I still got it. I'd like to be able to use this a lot more. This way it's very compact, easy to come in. You don't have to bring any fuel, any propane, or any of those other little things. Those are nice and stuff, but this is unique. I like it. The Uberleben. Well, I like the Lixada folding stove. Just a little tiny different of a design. Look at how nice and straight that flame is kicking out of there. That is gorgeous. I'm gonna throw a little bit more wood on there, and then we're gonna get set up with some water in a canteen cup and see if we can make some coffee. That is a sweet little stove. You just have a little area, a little chamber right here. Stuff our wood in there. Keep things toasty. And I'll tell you what, that burns hot. And it's nice too, because you can not only just sit here and cook some food on it, but if you didn't have anything and you need to warm your hands up, it's a great little contained fire pit as well. Ooh, look at that. That baby is a rolling boil. Time to get that sucker off there right now. All right, time to get this thing off of here. She is blistering hot. Woo! That fire's still nice. Let's push them logs in a little bit further. Keep that fire going. Especially if it's a chilly little day. Nice way of keeping your hands warm while you're enjoying a nice warm beverage. That baby's nice and hot. Not just the fire, coffee. It looks like the fire's kind of dying down and the coffee's almost gone. Time to go ahead and put this thing out. Nice little camp stove, collapsible, the Uberleben. Spot cooled off, we're gonna break this thing down, put it away, and we're hauling ass on out of here. Hey, that's all the time we got for this one. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching the video. The Uberleben, the foldable little camp stove that sits in a little pouch, ran me about 15 bucks on Amazon. Nice and compact, weighs nothing. You don't have to bring anything really in. If you can find a little bit of tinder and a little bit of wood and get it started. You saw how hot that thing got. It got my canteen cup full of water rolling boil. And not to mention, on a cold day after your beverage or your meal's cooked, it offers as a small little compact stove to stay warm as well. Not bad for the money. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next adventure. Take care.